Hey everybody, welcome to Big Valley Living. I'm Michelle and JJ is helping me in the background with his awesome camera skills tonight. So thanks JJ. We are very excited because we are co-hosting a Pampered Chef collaboration this month. It's just a 2-week collaboration, nothing really ornate, nothing crazy. And what we've asked everybody who's taking part in this to do is share either their favorite Pampered Chef recipe, maybe a few of their favorite tools, whatever they want to share about Pampered Chef that has made their life in the kitchen more fun or whatever, you know? So I have my notes here because I want to make sure that I got everything right. So today's the kickoff. Welcome. I would also like to thank Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead and Tiffany at Mud and Mascara for co-hosting with me. So the collaboration begins today. And the last video will drop on June 23rd. That's a Friday. That gives you the whole weekend of the 24th and 25th to make sure that you watch all of our videos and make sure to leave a kind and thoughtful comment so that when we do a random comment picker on Monday, June 26th at 2 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Eastern, that you will be entered in this collaboration. You're also going to want to watch for the hashtag. I'm going to make sure I get this right, guys. Hashtag Pampered Chefathon 2023. That's a mouthful. And also watch for the logo and make sure that you see that. If somebody else is going to jump in on this, that's fine. This is not an open collaboration. However, if you leave a comment in a video channel that doesn't have the logo and the hashtag, then you're not going to be entered to win. And we've got some pretty cool prizes. I'm not going to tell you what they are. It's going to be a surprise. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my favorite Pampered Chef tools while I make dinner. If you've seen me on a live, if you've watched many of my videos, I want you to know that we love garlic. We love garlic a lot. My very favorite Pampered Chef tool, this garlic press, okay? I have 3 of them. That's how serious I am about this particular tool. We have one in our camper, we have 2 in the house because you never know, you might need garlic before you've cleaned out the first round, right? Okay. Number 2 is this really, really nifty bar pan. Look at that. Look at that. It's got a nice little rim on it. And you see how dark that is? That's what you want it to look like. Actually, this is my second one. I put one in the dish rack one day and pulled a different pan out and it fell to the floor and it cracked after 20 years. Once you get these pans, and I have pizza stones, I've got all kinds, but we're using this tonight for dinner. Once you get it conditioned, and you can cook bacon in this in the oven and all kinds of cool stuff. Once you get it conditioned, all you have to do is rinse it out. It's very similar in the care and upkeep as you would treat a cast iron pan. Kind of think of it that way. But this bad boy is useful for a million things. Tonight, it's going to be used for tots. Number 3 is a relatively new Pampered Chef tool. And I have found that when we want to have usually hamburgers and we want to have a quick dinner, that this 10-inch skillet that actually has a cover on it, it's a 10-inch non-stick stainless steel skillet. It is very akin to something that you might see at Costco on occasion, but they actually made some special for Pampered Chef. So I like it because it has those little parts in it. I don't even know what you call them. But the cool thing is that it does come with a see-through lid. I like that because when I'm going to make hamburgers and put cheese on it, then I can put this lid on at the very end and make sure that cheese gets super melty and awesome. So this is my new favorite Pampered Chef newer tool. I am going to tell you guys real quick, the reason I like it is that I can use my metal spatulas on it. I don't like having those other kinds. I don't like having the other kinds of, you know, the non-stick things if I don't have to. I just want one set of tools that does the job, and my metal tools work with all my other pans. So, highly recommended. Let's get dinner going. Warning, you are going to see other tools from Pampered Chef being utilized tonight. These are just my 3 very, very favorites. Let's get to cooking. We're going to make our hamburgers a little bit spicy tonight, so I'm going to we're going to get our hamburger ready. I have about 1.5 pounds actually of meat here. We like meaty burgers. I like to flavor our hamburgers sometimes before we even put it in the pan. We're actually going to use this Pampered Chef Southwestern seasoning. This is a sample pack, and it smells amazing. So this is going to go in. You guys, it just smells amazing. It's got like chili powder and cumin and oregano, and probably a Mexican oregano too. A little bit of salt and some herbs. Now, I'm going to also take this nice fresh garlic that I have in a one-touch bowl. These are awesome for prep and storage of small things. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. Hands are clean. Mix it all together. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes before I pat it out. I used an entire, this little pouch right here is 1.2 ounces, and I just went ahead and used that because that's about the right amount to use in this amount of meat anyway. And then I added my garlic, and we're ready to pat. We got some really, really nice avocados today. 3 for $4. I don't know if you do this. Let us know if this is what you do. We use avocados mashed instead of mayonnaise. It's a little bit healthier of a fat. It's plant-based. I had to twist that off of there. And it just, you know, when you have slices of avocado, yes, I just ate that. When you have slices of avocado, a little something I'd like to show you is I'm preparing this ahead of time, and because we've already got garlic in the meat, and it's not going to be guacamole. This is just meant to be spread on the bun instead of any other sauce like mayo. So I just mashed it. I put nothing in this avocado mixture. You can put something in there if you want a little extra something. Importantly though, before you put this in the fridge, put the pit in there. It will keep it from getting that brown color from oxidization. And then I like to plant the plastic right around there kind of tight. Then I'll throw it in the fridge so it'll get nice and cold like any other sauce. This is not a Pampered Chef knife, but I will recommend if you're going to use a nice big nice tomato, because it is summertime. This is an heirloom tomato that I bought at the store though. Ours aren't ready yet. When you slice up a tomato, it is easier if you have a tomato knife or a serrated edge. I can get that all the way. To get the most bang for your buck. Look at how nice that just slices right there. Those little pieces we'll just eat off to the side. And our dogs love to have tomatoes too. So we'll make that available to all of us as a treat. Look at that meaty tomato, isn't that crazy? We buy these heirloom tomatoes and grow them because essentially one slice, look at how meaty that is. One slice fits your whole bun. It's fabulous. Bonus footage. All right. We have this hamburger press. You can actually make stuffed burgers with it. I honestly just usually pat my burgers out by hand, like, you know, so. But I went ahead and tried this, and I'm not stuffing them. But it just flips right out. Look at that perfectly formed patty. Good gravy. Just showing you guys. in a different pan and without any kind of spice to it. The Poochies are going to have a burger tonight too. Isn't that cute? Little cheeseburgers. I preheated my pan on medium for a couple minutes so I could get a good sizzle. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll do 2 at a time here. All right, guys. Moment of truth. See how that just came right off of there? Okay. I am going to have Havarti, and JJ is going to have pepper jack. And I'm going to give him a little extra, so it's extra cheesy. Here's what I was talking about with this really cool lid, okay? Because I can see it when it's melted. I've reduced my heat down to about 2 because honestly, it's pretty much, the meat's cooked through. I just want to get that cheese melted. Perfect tots every time. Little tomato slice for each of us. See how they just fit right on top. It is so perfect. Let's see here. Let me grab one for myself. Oh my goodness gracious. Me oh my. Want some tots?
Yes, please.
Okay. This is an easy weeknight dinner. No, we don't have any steamed vegetables or a salad on the side, but I can assure you that we do eat those things. Just not tonight. I mean, that bar pan, if that's not a testament to perfect baking and crisping, I don't know what is. All right, JJ, you ready to take a bite and see how good this is?
I am.
Okay. JJ's just going to take a bite off camera, unless you want me to film you doing it.
No, that's okay. It's yummy.
I'm going to give mine. I'm not a big drippy person. Leo, up. Everybody down. Sit. Gentle, gentle. Leo's turn. Leo. Good boy. Daisy Bell, sit. Daisy Bell, sit. Gentle. Gentle. That's a good girl. Leo B.O. Come over here. Leo's turn. Leo's turn. Come here, buddy. Oh, such a good boy. Daisy Bell, sit. Sit. Daisy Bell, down. Oh, what a good girl. Leo B.O., sit. Leo, sit. Leo, sit. Good boy. Leo, down. Okay, well, I'm going to go with that for you.
Like, I don't know that one.
You're a good boy.